picking up your kit. Thank you for being here. Happy early Mother's Day. This is a program.
We'll close this.
This is a program sponsored by the Andover Senior Community Friends. So I want to do a shout out and thank them. They purchased all the supplies for us. I am not the biggest succulent expert. However, I did do some research. So I feel pretty prepared to answer some questions, but nothing too technical. So how is everyone doing?
Good.
Good. You all made it here. You all have your kits. And then Karen has joined us too. Karen works at Andover Elder Services. She's one of our office assistants. So
Talking louder, I tried.
Hello, I'm at the front desk right now, so I have to be muted.
So I want this to be pretty laid back. You know, as you guys have questions, just interrupt me and we can answer any questions. If you have anything else you want to talk about, this is really a time for us to be as much together as we possibly can in this COVID world. I am sitting right now in the Rob Center in the crafting room. So I'm not sure if we have many crafters with us, but eventually if you are a crafter with Elder Services, this is the room you'll be in. A nice big space with white tables. You have a sink and counter and cabinets over there. So it's a really great dedicated space just for arts and crafts. I do still have some people popping in.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. So the first thing I wanted to do is just go over the kit to make sure everyone has all the pieces they need. And then once we know everyone has everything they need, we'll get started. Sound good?
Yes.
So first of all, who has their tea?
All right.
Take a sip of your tea.
Okay, I'm all set. Thanks, honey. Thanks so much.
All right, next in our kit, you should have all gotten this little vase, I guess we can call it, the little planter. They're white and gray. Some of us have different shapes. They're all the same. They have a little hole at the bottom. That's important. We'll talk about that later. So what I've done actually is before laying out all the things in my kit, I put my tissue paper down. So that I don't make too much of a mess. So that's a good thing that if you want to do that, you may get dirt around. So just to warn you all, putting your tissue paper down first could be very helpful. All right, so we all have our planting vase. We all should have a succulent.
I didn't get that.
Everyone have one?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. They're all a little bit different. So, because you're all unique and special, that's why.
I'll put the tissue down.
Yeah, Tip, put your tissue down.
Oh, good thing. Oh, what a mess.
Put the mesh in, right?
I did not promise this would be a clean craft.
Wow.
Dirt may get around, and that's okay. It's just dirt.
I'll clean up later.
Exactly. Clean up later.
That's
Or
clean up.
it's Mother's Day. Have someone else clean up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we have our succulent. We have our little planter. Do we all have a bag of dirt?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. And this is special dirt. So I recommend you use this dirt. It's actually special cactus and succulent soil mix.
That's what this is.
That's what that bag of dirt is. Now, I didn't just go outside and dig a hole. I actually bought specific soil for this. All right. You should all also have a bag of white rocks. You should have a little black screen. This is not trash. This is for purpose.
Okay.
Put in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll get there, Diane. I promise. And last but not least, a little spoon. This is going to be kind of our tool if you need to kind of shovel dirt or if you need to at some point poke and prod. Spoon is where it's at. I know it's see-through, so it's hard to see. But everyone have everything. Is anyone missing anything?
No.
Awesome.
I
All
didn't
right.
get the little screen, but that's okay. That
Oh.
goes on the whole, I assume, right?
Yes, it goes on the hole, but you can
That's
use.
okay. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
All
I
right.
didn't- It's not here anywhere. I just took everything
You
apart.
sure mine was wrapped up, it's up up near something clear, and I didn't even see it. It was up near the dirt. Stuck to the dirt on the side, the dirt bag.
Is it in the bag?
No, it was
Yep.
beside
No.
it. So,
Oh,
Look
yeah.
on the bottom of your brown bag too.
yeah,
Yeah, I looked in there, yeah.
What this actually is I went to the Dollar Tree store and got a bag that was all this material and cut it into 20 squares. So, so you can find this kind of material anywhere. And there's actually a kind of material like this that's a tape as well, so it doesn't move around. But for our purpose, this is perfect. So other than one person that doesn't have their screen, I'm sorry. You want
That's
to
okay, don't worry
you
about
wanna
it.
put your screen on the bottom of your planter. So just put it right in and push it all the way to the bottom. You can use your fingers or you can use the other end of your spoon. Look just like that. And this allows for drainage without losing too much of our fancy soil.
Yeah.
Also, what you can do is you all have a lot more top rocks than needed. So you can put some top rocks on the bottom as well, and I'm going to do that. And that's just some extra protection, some extra drainage. And you don't need a whole lot.
no.
I probably did too much, to be honest with you.
Like a spoonful.
Spoonful, yep.
Hi, Kathy.
Isn't it nice we get to kind of see each other? Some faces you may not have seen in a little while. All right. Are we all there?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, next step, we're gonna take our fancy dirt and you wanna fill it about 3/4 of the way full to start. So you can use your spoon, you can pour it in. If anyone has their gardening gloves, you can take those out. Whoever came the most prepared.
Gardening gloves would almost make it bulkier, trying to fit this stuff in.
might be messier that way. And you can kind of pack the dirt down a bit too.
Are the twigs free? Look, I got a stick.
So something I learned when I was researching this is a lot of the times, if any of you have ever bought succulents before, commonly whenever you buy it, they put it in regular nursing soil, just regular dirt and not succulent specific dirt. So after we fill our planter up enough, the next thing we're gonna do is take your succulent out. Be very careful, they're fragile. If a piece of it breaks off, it's not the end of the world, it's okay.
You can root it.
Yep, and you're gonna root it right into the dirt. And you can again use your spoon to kind of move those roots around, be gentle. As many of you know, and many of you are much better gardeners than I am, I promise you. Those roots will settle on their own. So don't get too fed up about where the roots are. Some of you have taller succulents than others. Diane, I know you're one of them. So you actually got 2 plastic cups and I taped them together. So just be careful untaping that. And it should be just fine getting it in.
Yep.
All right, so I have mine. This is how full I'm going before I put in the succulent plant.
Excuse me, I'm late. Where did this go? In the beginning?
On the hole in the bottom.
On
Sorry.
the hole in the bottom. Thank you.
Yep, what we've done is we've taken our planter, we put the black screen on the bottom.
Yeah,
And
Then we added a few of those white rocks just to add a little bit more drainage.
okay.
Then we filled with our special succulent soil, 3/4 of the way full.
Okay. Sorry about that. I just got out of work.
Thank you for joining us. Don't apologize for anything. All right. the next thing I'm going to be working on is getting my succulent out of this pot and trying to get all the dirt attached to it off. Not every single little speck, but a good amount of it off. And I'll show you once I do that.
Mine's gone.
So this may be the messiest part. You may get dirt everywhere.
So
I
you,
am. Everywhere.
Kelly, you don't want to keep the dirt it was packed in and originally.
Yes.
Dirt.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I found that when you buy succulents, they typically don't use the right dirt when they ship them. So this is just regular potting mix. It may be the right mix, but I'm assuming it's not.
So you
but
want
I-
us to dust it off then?
Exactly, because I know the dirt that I gave you is specifically for succulents. So we want to use as much as that dirt and as little as the dirt it came in as possible.
No,
Mine
you're
is very,
killing my
got
manicure,
lots of
don't you?
roots.
Sorry, Louise. I didn't tell you to get a manicure.
I
No, I,
know.
don't, I do my own.
Painted my
Guess
nails
what?
yesterday too.
Well, mine
I
has a
don't bother
very
with
big,
nails in
deep,
the summer because they were always in soil.
yeah.
So-
Smart.
Kelly, mine has a lot of roots in this system. It's all rooted all around, so I'm not gonna,
Yeah, Diane, do the best you can. Don't go crazy.
yeah, I don't think so. I think it would shock it more.
Yeah, I'm kind of just poking and prodding and hoping a lot comes
Okay.
off here.
I think I got it.
And it should be, the dirt in your succulent pot should be pretty dry. So
Yeah.
before you picked up your kits, I watered them all a little bit to get them until today. If you did water it in between, that's totally fine. But they should be pretty dry, and the drier the dirt, the more easily it falls off those roots. Do many of you have succulent plants at home already?
I
Yes.
have in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they typically live or do they die?
Mine lives.
Mine live.
I grew up
Good.
with them in
They just
California.
did
Mine
going
died
great.
here,
Okay.
I
other
have
than
a,
hens and chickens.
hello. I have an
This
aloe,
is my
which I don't
coleus
think I could kill it if I
that I brought
tried.
in from the
Is that a
outside in the
succulent?
fall. So it's
Oh,
looking
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, Kathy, it looks like you have a green thumb.
I have I try. I got basil growing.
Nice.
Wow.
I
Nothing better
try.
than fresh herbs. Ugh.
What's the next step, Kelly?
So here's my rooted one. I'm gonna put it in. You may be ahead of me.
I already have mine in.
Well, hold on.
Okay, I have mine in also.
She's having a quick cup of tea.
And then so after you put your succulent plant in and tuck some of the roots in a bit, you may want to add a little bit more dirt on top. Not a whole lot. What you want to be very careful of, depending on your succulent, if you have lower leaves, make sure that dirt does not go over any leaves, because that's going to lead to rotting of the succulents. You want to make sure only the roots are under and the tip of where the plant begins, but you don't want it to go too deep in.
Another big clod of dirt.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Many orders.
And then Diane especially, any of you that have those very long plants, you're gonna want to put the dirt on top, and then the rocks are gonna be really helpful to kind of settle it and structure it in one place so it doesn't tip over.
Let me see yours, Diane. Oh, yeah, that's taller than mine. Mine is tall too, though.
Oh, yours is pretty. That's pretty.
Looks like
Should
a
we
little-
water it before
It
we?
looks like a Christmas tree.
It's adorable.
So the question about watering, what they suggest is you wait a day or two after you plant a succulent to water it. And the reason is for the roots to get a chance to settle a little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, when watering with succulents, you're supposed to wait until the soil is bone dry, and then you want to really water it. Not like crazy water it, but give it a good watering. Make sure you water only the soil and not the plant, because that can lead to rotting again. So many of you that have those nice spray bottles, if you use those, make sure you direct it directly into the soil. That makes sense?
Otherwise,
I have
just
a
use
couple of yellow leaves. Do I pull them off or not?
You can pull those off. Yep. Are they towards the bottom especially?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, you can pull those right off. Typically, you'll see as if succulents aren't doing fantastic, the bottom leaves tend to go first.
Okay.
And then they said you typically water every 5 to 7 days. But again, with the rocks on top, it's hard to see. But once that soil gets dry, really dry, that's when you water. All right, so are we mostly all planted?
Yeah,
Yes.
All right,
we're rocking it.
the rocking.
Mine's rocking.
Next step is the rocking it step. So use those white rocks to go around. I gave you white rocks. You can use any rocks you have. I just thought the white looked nice with these pots.
Oh,
They do, it does.
And I will warn you, though the rocks are they have a dust to them. So you might get some white dust on you. It comes right off. Nothing will stain you.
I have so much dirt, I can't see. Oh, God. The manicure is good.
Where are we putting the rocks?
Around the top on the soil underneath.
Cool.
Yep, so the rocks go right on top. It's to protect the soil, because like I said, with the watering too, succulents rot really easily, so the rocks give another layer of protection from that as well. And they're pretty.
It is. It is pretty.
Yeah. Looks very nice.
So we're all,
Mine
we just want
nice.
to plant.
Very nice.
not-
Look at the size of that. Oh, look, isn't yours cute?
Mine is rocking, it's not steady.
Well, then put more dirt underneath one side that seems looser.
I got it filled right to the top with it.
Oh, do you have the rocks underneath first over the mesh, and then you put the dirt, and then you got the dirt out from under the roots, right?
I
That came
thought
out of the pot.
I did, but apparently not enough.
Yeah.
And you can really kind of pack down too. That might help sturdy it if you pack it down and then add another layer of rocks. You don't add too many, but
No,
that-
I
it
didn't.
needs-
I gotta be able to
Put
see
rocks
the
on top
soil.
of Put some rocks on top of the soil, is that what you're saying, Kelly?
Yep. Yep, so the rocks go right on top of the soil, and that's to sturdy the plant and to prevent rot.
Okay, that I can do.
Do they have to stand straight?
They do not have to. They're all unique and fun, just like us, so they can stand however they want.
Crooked.
Mine had a little drink.
Yeah, mine's not really, it's not straight up, but you know,
And they'll straighten, depending, just like with any plant, they'll follow them.
right, they'll figure it out over time. So another important thing I want to say, as some of us are kind of finishing up here, is that it's suggested that these types of plants get about 6 hours of sunlight a day. Newly planted succulents. Am I freezing or am I okay?
You're okay.
Okay.
Newly planted succulents, you want to slowly introduce them to sunlight. So maybe, 2 hours a day, then 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, or put them in a window where you can put a curtain, like a sheer curtain to cover the sun. Direct sunlight for a very long time will burn out the plant. Also, once you get to that around 6 hours a day, it's good to also rotate it once in a while so that the other side of the plant is getting more of that sun. Succulents are known to be really not high maintenance, so don't worry too much about how much sunlight. I have succulents all through my apartment, and I have them in places there's no sunlight and they live for months. So
And
it's
they
up
like
to
your
you.
bathroom the best, right?
Yes, the bathroom, it really dresses up a bathroom. It's nice.
No, but I meant, don't they like it there too, don't they?
They
Because
do,
of
I
the-
think-
Because of the mist, yeah.
Correct. Yep. It's a good environment
Humidity.
for them.
Yeah.
So how
I've
we
got it
doing?
tucked down really tight, is that all right?
What was that, Dorothy?
Oh, look at that. Very sweet. I think
Is
she
that-
should have given us a long dish and about 10 plants, then we would have had more fun.
Starting small. Maybe next Mother's Day we'll go crazy.
Or else some of us would have quit in the middle of it, Diane, because we don't have the patience.
Oh, you did a perfect job. Stop.
Beautiful.
So is anyone having any issues, any catastrophes?
No.
I don't necessarily want to know.
It's
very
cute.
It is.
I
Thank
think
you.
it's cute.
Very
Yeah.
Great.
All right,
Thank you.
can we all do something for me? Can you all hold your succulent plant up? I'm gonna take a little snip or a snapshot of us. Are you ready?
Oh, my goodness. I was cleaning house before this. Okay.
It can just be the plant if you want. You don't have to be involved.
And hold it in front of my face.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do one more because some people are making funny faces. Hold on, give me 1 minute. We gotta make sure it's perfect. Hold on. All right, everyone smile. All right, that'll do. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
Hi,
hope you
Joan.
enjoy. I hope you put it somewhere fun.
You in the magazine, and over.
Oh, I heard it, was I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, I
I
did.
love that.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Great job. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Happy
I love
Mother's
it.
Day.
Thank you very
This
much.
is
Thank you.
Hi, Laura.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Did you
you.
finish your
Time to
terry?
clean up.
Hi, Laura.
What a mess.
Kelly, that was
Hi,
fun.
Joan.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Nice. Thank you,
Thank you.
Kelly.
Take
Of
care.
Thank you, Kelly.
More to come. We'll keep having fun. Thank you for
Okay.
joining.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Happy
Good
Mother's
job.
Day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.